You've seen it all over the news. It's discussed wherever you go. The arrival of the green trend. Of course, we're not talking about marijuana, but rather avocados. Picture this. You're going about your day and you see a big sign for avocados at the local grocery store. You stop at the local Starbucks and notice guac. As you pop open your phone, you notice a fitness or fashion model preaching avocados, and then a cosmetic ad emphasizing avocados as one of their main ingredients. In the present day, this depiction has become a reality with the rising popularity of the avocado. Which begs the question, just how did these green little angels sneak their way into the lives of so many people? In case you didn't know, avocados are the little darling of North America. It's a health food, a beauty product, a sandwich topping, a dip, and most recently, its own type of toast. We've done some extensive research and we now think we can explain the bulk why the avocado has become so mainstream with just a few important factors. Number 1. Availability. For all the aesthetic and praise the avocado gets, they really are and have been for much of history tough to produce. The agricultural process regarding avocados is a headache, and the perishability of the fruit is immensely faster than most other produce. Historically, this concern over their ripe period transferred over to grocery stores, who would often see avocados as more trouble than they're worth. Often sunk costs would occur for these various businesses, as again, in the old days, there were less technological and agricultural developments, and they would expire oftentimes before these guys could even sell them. Though avocados are not perfect and still expire relatively quickly, they are better than before. The Hass avocado in this regard has emerged as the dominant fruit because it can survive longer than the others. Reason number 2. NAFTA. One big reason for the rise in the avocado was initially the supply. Prior to NAFTA, it was harder to have access to avocado and more expensive. NAFTA, or the North American Free Trade Agreement, turned a rare product to a highly traded product. Mexico is the largest global grower and exporter of the avocados. The availability of the avocado in every grocer, restaurant, and cafe is something newer generations may take for granted, and there has been whispers of the elimination of NAFTA by a local politician. You may have heard of him. His name is Donald Trump. So how much of America's avocados are imported? As you can see from this chart, the quantity of avocados imported has increased over the years. The most recent study in 2014 pointed out that 85% of avocados are imported into the United States of America. If we categorize avocado by production, you can perceive a more illustrated point as to Mexico's dominance in this market. And with these changes, you can also see the global production of avocados via a line chart. From slightly less than 2 decades ago, we are now at a 6 million ton output. Number 3. Dieting and versatility. Keto, vegetarian, low carb, vegan, paleo, Atkins. You may have heard of these diets. It's safe to say the emergence and specificity of these diets and health approaches has become very mainstream. In the 21st century, people have become the most conscious consumers than any generation prior. For some, a diet has become a lifestyle and a religion. In Canada, the per capita consumption of meat has slowly been decreasing. And over 1/3 of Americans, more specifically 36%, follow a specific diet. The avocado is a versatile fruit. And while other foods have been removed from certain diets, the avocado is applicable and fits the criteria for some of the most popular diets in today's world. If you follow a low-carb diet, such as Atkins, the avocado, which is high in fats, fits. If you are a vegan or a vegetarian, the avocado complies. If you follow a paleo or ketosis diet, the avocado, again, does match the criteria. Whereas the consumption of certain foods is being reduced, the avocado continues to emerge. And for Americans, it's not just limited to those who follow restricted food types. Even if you don't resonate with the diets aforementioned, there are plenty of people who simply are advocates for health and wellness, more broadly. And the avocado is healthy. A healthy source of fat, and therefore it is being incorporated in many non-strict diets. So with all these micro trends, it's no surprise that in America, the consumption of avocados has been on the rise. Many businesses have excelled and benefited as well. One that stands out is a firm called Calavo Growers. They are a produce company, but unlike other produce companies, these guys almost exclusively produce avocados. With farms in California, Mexico, and other parts of Latin America, maybe they have looked into the glass ball years ago to forecast these trends, or maybe they got lucky. Whichever case it may be, their stock has gone up as they sell more avocados today and at a higher price. Avocado investing might be something to look at if you believe in this trend and have an eye for valuing companies. Number 4. Their rise in popularity is the byproduct of a more general rise in popularity for Mexican food and Mexican cuisine. Consumer preferences are fickle, constantly changing, and in the 21st century we've seen a demand for burritos, tacos, quesadillas, etc. Just look at the store count growth in Taco Bell and Chipotle, two mainstream players in this space. Number 5. Social media and millennials. On the internet, people fancy sharing their food experiences. It's a thing. And it sparks some interesting trends regarding avocados. Given that the avocados are an aesthetically pleasing fruit, their bright green shades and their elegant curves, young people in particular love sharing pictures of avocado on their various social media pages, i.e. Instagram. Search engine data from Google points this out. The search volume for avocado toast rose 3,500% in just the last 3 years. Avocados are seen as exotic and sexy. Like other food trends in the past, such as kale and quinoa, there are a few factors that contribute to their emergence and popularity. However, as explained in this video, the sheer exuberance around this fruit is a multifactorial explanation. These trends are in some cases related to one another, and in some cases not so much. What we can say is that as of late the trend is going upwards. We may see a short-term pullback either due to supply, demand, or certain preferences. But for now, enjoy your avocado, whether it be via guac and chips with some friends, in a tasty sandwich or dish, or as an ingredient in a cosmetic product. It supports the global economy, and some investors on the side may be betting on this trend to continue. If you like our content, don't forget to give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and give us a follow on the various social media platforms listed below. We want to thank you guys for listening, and once again, have a nice day.